Welcome, guys. Welcome to my channel. I'm Zanani. Welcome or welcome back. Good morning, good day, good evening, depending on the time you're watching. Today, we are going straight into it. We are going to do a week 2 reflection of my 6-month journey with God. And yeah, I'm quite tired this week because, well, this week I'm very tired. I was very tired. Even when I was working, doing the blog stuff, research, I was always like dozing off, I was that girl. Anyway, but we made it through to Friday. Today's Friday, so I just wanted to talk to you guys and reflect a little bit on what went on this week. This week was not like hectic. It was just getting used to now the flow of things and seeing like where I can improve. And even during the week, I just asked God where to improve, and he just told me what to do. And which was just to try harder, and just to be intentional. So I didn't get to rest last week Sunday, and I think that kind of affected my week because I was very tired this week. You can tell the girl is very tired. So I just realized that I have to be very intentional with my Sundays. Really eradicate my phone, any technology, really rest mentally, physically, emotionally. Just find myself in a place where I can rest, take naps, because my daughter takes super long naps on Sundays. I don't know why, but it just happens like that. So that would be a great opportunity for me to take naps and to really rest and to just woosah for the week ahead, right? So that's one thing I realized about this week, is that that's what I need to be intentional with my Sundays. And then work-wise, I have so much work to do. And it's very stressful and it's really testing. But I'm really trying to overcome it and just do what I need to do, get where I need to get, because I consider blogging my 9 to 5, and then everything else falls underneath. So when I'm working, I'm mostly doing blog stuff. Blogging is guys, don't believe unless you're using AI and all of that, but don't believe these people who tell you, oh, so fun and games, you can work for you. Yay, it's a business. It's a business that you work on around the clock. If I didn't have a child, I probably wouldn't leave the house, probably wouldn't leave my room. That's how much work it is. Maybe for me it's probably more a lot of work because I put in a lot of effort, and I put in a lot of effort in making sure that whatever information I'm sending out is correct. It's correct. You see, I'm tired. It's accurate and it's really helpful. So that's where I am at this week. I hope the next week is much better. I need to work on my night routine also, because I have a child that does not like to sleep. Oh, it's a fight. Each and every night it's a fight. She does not like to sleep, so I don't know how to. If you're a mom and you have a suggestion for me, please. I'm begging. No, I'm not begging, but I'm asking you very nicely to help me out. If you have a child like mine who struggles to get in bed who struggles to go to sleep. I know one of the reasons is that because there's people in the house who have not slept, she is not motivated to sleep. So she feels like she can still, you know. So even if I put her early in bed, like a half an hour before she has to sleep, it's like now I'm saying she must wake up, she must stay up even later. So yeah, and we know also the situations that I cannot sleep because the girl be doing other things that lead to other things. Watch the previous video to see what I'm talking about. So yeah, this week has been quite tough in normalizing this routine, in normalizing just getting up when the alarm goes off, just, you know, not thinking about things, not procrastinating. I'm not trying to myself, you know, like I'm not trying to, as much as I'm trying to work hard, I'm also prioritizing rest. That's why I'm talking about being intentional with my Sundays. And it's quite hard to be intentional with my Sundays because my family also wants to spend time together, and I'm that person in the family when people want to hang out, I'm like, I want to go sleep. But then sometimes I feel bad, so I just end up. But I also know that it's not good for me to feel bad because um I end up suffering during the week. My work is a lot, and I am also go like, I know when I tell people my work is a lot, they're just like, oh, okay, go fetch a Coca-Cola for me. You know, people don't take me serious. Anyway, it's fine. But I also have to be intentional with that, really not worry about them taking me seriously, but to take myself seriously and to do the work that I'm supposed to do. Because now, yeah, I caught a little bit of the flu this week. Yeah, this week wasn't much. It was just a whole lot of hard work and a whole lot of stress about things that I have not done. But I got a lot of things done at the same time. This is just living day by day, really. Because at least this week I recorded 3 videos, Bible talk videos. So check that out. And then, so I'm hoping, I don't know what I'm hoping for next week. We'll see. But I hope to be less tired. That's for sure. And then I just wanted to come on here, guys. Today's video is not going to be long like last week's video. It's just a short reflection of what happened this week, which was not much. I just got a lot of things done. But at the same time, I was very tired. That's the gist of the week that I've had. It's not over yet, but we will reflect Saturday and Sunday into next week. All right, so I wanted to talk to you guys. Like I said, a lot of the time I experience this thing where, like I said just now, where people are not taking me serious when I say I have to work and I have things to build, you know, because I'm not working a 9 to 5 and I'm always home, working at home. And I think maybe people who work from home can attest to this, and they have experienced this, whether you're making money or not. But worse, when you're not making the money yet or making enough, people don't think that you are serious, you know, like they don't think your job matters. So they don't understand when you get like touched about the fact that you know, you have a lot of work to do. So I wanted to come on here and just give you like a piece of advice. I guess this is what it's going to be now. A piece of advice on how to overcome feeling offended, how to overcome, even just in general, overcoming offense. Because, and there's two reasons why I'm going to talk about this. The first reason is that about you just pushing your work no matter what people are perceiving, because they see you at home, they think you're not working. That's their perception, but you know the truth. So you need to walk in your truth. The second is people, when you're not able to support them the way they want you to, like there's an expectation when someone, like if I tell you I hurt my leg, right? I'm expecting some sort of I'm sorry, some sort of come see me at the hospital, some sort of something like that, right? But when I don't do that, we want to live in offense. That I'm offended that you didn't come and see me at the hospital, or I'm offended that you don't think of my job as serious, just because you're not seeing the fruits of it yet. And we'll do like a little Bible talk. And I thought of this and I was like, how do offense, we don't always realize how harmful it is to you. Because when you're offended, you live in that offense, and then you can't let go of someone's words, someone's actions, someone's perspective of your life, right? And you want to become offended because how dare they? But offense is also a result of, if that person offends you, they probably don't know, they don't have knowledge, or they're ignorant, or they're trying to get. Some people are offensive on purpose. Some people are offensive naturally. They just say things that are offensive to people. I don't know. Like, I've experienced people like that. And then sometimes someone is just not knowledgeable about your life, they just have an outside perspective. So it affects us badly, and we want to live in it, and it gives the devil a foothold. Always think about that foothold that it gives the devil, because you cannot be, or if you know the truth about your life, that you work hard, and someone says to you, you're not working hard, you're just lazing around, they don't know. They're not with you 24/7 to be able to say that. And if they are with you 24/7, maybe they are the reason why you cannot focus on your things, because they're keeping you busy, right? But then we need to take responsibility, and we need to close those gaps where the boundaries, put in boundaries. Like if you claim, or if you say to someone that you are work, and not to prove to them, but work. And if someone says they need you, knowing that you're working, that's when you're gonna have to now set the boundaries. Like, I'll help you, maybe not now because I'm working, so just give me time until my break to help you at that time, right? Set healthy boundaries so that you are at peace. And because I've experienced this, where I will give myself so much to everyone's plans, and then I find myself in this hole of a bunch of work that I have not done, that is due, and that is very discouraging, because now I have to work under pressure. I can work under pressure, but I don't prefer working under pressure like that, because then I don't do the right things. I like to leave pressure for things that are completed, but then maybe it just needs a little bit more. That's the kind of person I am. So I just wanted to read from scripture, not really read, but reference John chapter 9 when Jesus healed the blind man. When he healed the man who was born blind, that's what it says. The Pharisees were so, they questioned Jesus' authority, right? As to who gave him the authority to heal this blind man? How did he do it? And why did he do it on a Sunday? And all these things. And Jesus, I love the way he just walked on this earth. Like, he kept it pushing. Like, he would tell you, listen, because you're an unbeliever, this and that, that's why you don't see that, you don't see my miracles, or you don't believe in them because of XYZ, right? And they questioned his authority up until his death, from the time he started his ministry all up until, and Jesus just kept it pushing. He forgave them. You can tell that he would teach them, and even though he knew that they wouldn't receive his teaching, he kept it pushing, and he knew that next time they're gonna come again and question his authority. But he still did what he had to do. He still did what he had to do, and he did not, them questioning his authority did not affect his authority. It did not take away from who he was. And that's why I am talking about this, just to say that in whatever season you are in your life, where people may be questioning your talent, your wherever you may have authority that God has given you, wherever you may have dominion, wherever you are trying to build and people are questioning you and they're offending you, try to not focus on their offense. Focus on that encouraging you to go, to not be discouraged by people's words, to not be discouraged by their actions and how them not taking you seriously. It's not their job to take you seriously. It's your job to take you seriously. If you take yourself seriously and you work regardless of what they are saying, there are people who will come with sound advice, but then there are people who will come with advice that is not at all going to help you at all, like zero. That does not add it's unnecessary even to listen to. Just take that, say, you know what, thank you, but I'm not gonna need this, or thank you, you've helped me. There are people that God will send in your life to help you. So try not to offense is dangerous, because it's like unforgiveness almost. Yeah, they're very similar. It grows, and then you become petty, and then you become, and it's, remember that Chicken Licken, if you're South African, that Chicken Licken advert of that feed my craving, and it starts like a little monkey, and you keep eating, and this monkey just excuse me, this monkey continues to grow and grow and grow, and it's just there now. It's sitting on this person's back. That's how I always imagine how unforgiveness and offense grows, because it, like, the more, now everything that person says eventually is gonna be offensive, even when they give you sound advice. now everything that comes out of that person's mouth, you're ready to attack, because now your offense is like this big and it's ready to blow. And that's not good for you. That's not good for your health. Trust me, your emotions, they affect your health, your overall health. That's why you'll find that when you're stressed, you have back pains, all sorts of pains, because your emotions really stress. They affect your body. That's what I'm trying to say. They affect your body. Ooh, wait, this blocked nose is making me speak different, but it's making you, yeah, it makes you sick. It, even in Proverbs, like, it says, I think it's Proverbs 3. Let's see, Proverbs 3. Hopefully I'll find it. But it grows. Just like unforgiveness, offense, what? That's why I say it's a foothold. Now, oh no. I was thinking about this one that says, do not be wise in your own eyes. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord, shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. So the word of the Lord, it brings health to your word. Like, when someone is like, just forgive them. Forgive instantly. No matter what people are doing, for yourself, process it. It's important not for you to say you're forgiving someone, but really you're just still holding them. Process what has happened and forgive. And it's hard, but unforgiveness can invite unnecessary things in your life. Unforgiveness is so dangerous. And forgive, guys. Don't live in offense. Overcome it. I used to live in, I'm speaking from experience. I'm never here to speak from, I'm speaking from experience, and I'm speaking from things I've learned. But I used to get offended all the time. Like, I was just, even if I never showed it, but I used to get offended. And that would that would even stop me from working and procrastinating and because I was just like, well, people this, people that, and it affects my life instead now, because my productivity is not where it's supposed to be. I'm not achieving my goals because I'm always focused on what other people said about me. I'm not focused on what God has said about me, about what I say about myself. And make sure that your life, and this is maybe gonna feel like it's contradicting what I said in the previous Bible Talk episode 3. I'll link it down below, where I said that we shouldn't, when we were talking about selfish ambition, but there's a balance to life with everything. Like, don't tip the scales. Even somewhere in the Bible it says don't go to the extremities. Don't know where in the Bible, but I know, I think it's Philippians, I hope so. But it says just be, don't go here, don't be too, and even with selfish ambition and taking care of yourself, take care of yourself, set boundaries, but don't be selfish. And you will know when you're being selfish. You will know when you will know. The Holy Spirit can convict you about it, but you will know when you have tipped the scales. But you will also know when you've tipped the scale, maybe you're not taking care of yourself, because essentially it goes together. You taking care of yourself is gives you the ability to take care of others, because you are healthy, you're in the right mind state or mindset. So therefore, whatever, however you help people, you help them um with a open heart. You're glad to help them because you are in the right space to help that person. It does also, it's also not nice when people help you but they just complain all the way. Then people will wish that I shouldn't have asked for it. Like sometimes people will help you but they just tell you the wrong, like, I know already. And coming here, sometimes when people ask you for help, it was already hard to come and ask for help. So you lecturing them about things that they already know, it makes them, so sometimes it's just take care of yourself, take care of others. Love yourself as you love your neighbor. Or love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Sometimes it starts with loving yourself so that you can love your neighbor. The love starts with you. So that's about it for week 2. I just wanted to come and talk about week 2 and just encouraging you guys to not let things like offense stop you from your God destiny, stop you from pursuing the things that God has told you to do, pursuing your dreams, pursuing all these things that will propel you forward, that will make your life and other people's lives better. It's all, we are all here for each other, all here for one purpose, and it's to fulfill God's purpose in our lives. But it also takes us to take care of ourselves so that we can take care of others with love, with respect, with honor, with joy, with peace, the fruit of the Spirit, self-control, gentleness, all of them. It's a day-to-day practice, and that's also one of the things that I'm just trying to build within myself, to not let anyone tell me about things they don't know that I know the truth about, because people will always talk and they will always have opinions about things they don't. How many times do we see people in comment sections commenting about celebrities they've never met, they've never encountered, and they will speak as if they know. So sometimes you will experience too with your own life, from your own family even, where people will just guess about your life and they will speak it as facts, but it's your duty to shun that, because it's not the truth, respectfully, and let it go. Don't stay in it that the gang does not respect me. No, respect is earned, and just keep walking, face forward. When there's someone who cut out the noise, when there's someone who is there to help you, receive that help. But if someone is just loosely talking, not knowing, either you can tell them, educate them, or you can just let it go. But don't live in offense, don't live in unforgiveness. It's going to not nourish your bones, and then it's just going to take over your life. And then one day when your life spirals out of control, you find that little thing you planted a seed now, and it's now a full-grown tree, maybe that's bearing rotten fruit now. So make sure the seeds that you plant are not going to bear rotten fruit, that it's fruitful and that it will multiply. Have dominion on this earth like God had intended for us. Women, men, all the same, you know. Find your God destiny. Ask Him, ask the Holy Spirit, ask Him to lead you, guide you, be with you. And hopefully next time I will not have a blocked nose. But until week 3, see you in week 3. God willingly. And yeah, I feel like I said a lot. Truth hurts me, you ain't ready.